Hi everyone, welcome back to another Plan With Me video. This is Elise of Plan with Elise, and today we are planning in my big happy planner for the week of May 17th through 23rd. So while all of my other spreads this week are a spread swap, I am keeping my big happy planner as is because I don't really have anything to swap it with, and I just want one space that is sort of like normal for me. So if you haven't seen my classic or my dashboard, what I mean by a spread swap is normally I use my classic as a catch-all. This week I'm using my classic as a wellness and journaling spread. I normally use my dashboard as a social media planner. This week I'm using my dashboard as my classic catch-all. And then Tuesday night or Wednesday during the day, my wellness video goes up. Normally that's my horizontal spread, and that will be used for social media. So the big is staying big as my big catch-all. And yes, I do have a classic vertical catch-all and a classic big catch-all. And the reason is because in my classic vertical, I have, let me show you the difference. I think I need to make a bigger video about this at some point. Okay, one moment. Let me grab my planner. Okay, so here is an example of 2 weeks ago in my classic. So I have some, exciting things. Oh, a month until my trip, my nephew's baseball game, things like that. But there's not a ton of room for whatever else comes up. And there's, of course, less room for decorating if I want it to be functional. And then if we compare it to that same week in my big, of course, there's a lot of decoration, but there's also a lot more room for whatever else comes up. Like here's another one. This one I loved. There's just, I didn't know starting this week that I was going to get a new car on Friday. I knew I had dinner plans with friends and I knew I had a to-do list, but I didn't really have room to put it in my planner. I know that's a different week. Anyway, that's kind of why I'm still using both. So let's get to the reason you're here is to watch me plan, not to go through my other planners. Okay. Today I'm going to be using the brand new Seasonal Florals by Kelva Plan. This released on Friday. At the time that I'm filming this video, it has not released yet. So, well, it's released to Heather's patrons, but it hasn't released for general sale. I don't know if it's still available or not. Heather's sticker books do tend to sell out sometimes the first day. Sometimes they take a little while, but if by the time you're watching this, it's still available, linked below, kelvaplan.com. I would recommend purchasing it. And I have a flip through of this book from last week. I put up a flip through. So look at these flowers. They're so pretty. These spring florals. And that's what we're going to be using today. So let's see. Because I know that these aren't long enough to fit. You know what? I have wax paper here, so I'm just going to make sure that I plan this out properly. And I've said this before, Heather's stickers are very thin, so because they're made to look like they are put right on your planner. So they sometimes are difficult to take off the page, but that's just because they're cut, so thin. Okay, so this isn't big enough for this side. It's big enough for this side. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to do flowers on the top or the bottom. I feel like I often do them on the bottom, so why not do them on the top this time? And I'm just trying to line this up nicely. And then I'm going to take my Uniball Signo and cover up this line underneath. Maybe because I film ahead of time, so I'm usually looking at the next week, but sometimes, how is May going by so quickly? But I feel like that's been all of 2021. I just can't believe how fast it's flying by. Okay. If you just heard that bang, my neighbor was leaving. Okay. letting that dry a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to use a knife to get this off. Grab my knife. Okay, this is a Fisker's knife. There we go, perfect clean cut. Oh, that's pretty. I love the pink and green like that. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing on the left side, but we will need to put in another flower to sort of make up for lost space, I think. So I may as well uncap this again. It's sticky. And get that down straight. It's going to be a little bit wrinkled right there, but it's okay. Okay. Heather has just been coming out with sticker books so often lately. She's so talented, and I'm really impressed with the quality of them. I don't think I've ever had a quality control issue on one of her sticker books. I know that the second batch of the Roy G. Biv stickers is like out in the middle of the ocean somewhere on a boat. I know there was a problem with it. Hopefully it will be here soon, but I know that she doesn't have a set date yet, or at least from the time that I'm filming this, she doesn't have a set date yet. Okay. And just covering that line up. I'll let that dry for a second if I can. All right, and now we're gonna want something to fill in this space. So I know these are a little bit different. This is like that big bubble that got wrinkly. Okay, I may wait before filling in this space because I'm just not sure yet. And I can also see it's definitely gonna be too late to fill this up, but like this is super crooked. Let's try. Oh my goodness. I feel like I have trouble putting down some of these big stickers sometimes because they need to be lined up perfectly. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let's try that again. Whew. This time I'm going to try to line it up at the top better. Nope. All right, let's do it this way. Ah. There we go. That's how I should have done it from the beginning. Okay. And I also sort of fixed that wrinkle a little bit. All right, pretty. Sorry, that took so long. Okay, and now let's go through the rest of the stickers. So I'm going to grab my wax paper just so that I don't have to keep flipping through the sticker book. And I'm gonna grab Where Flowers Bloom, So Does Hope. Make It Bloom. Oh my goodness. Spring adds new life and new beauty to all that is. I'm excited to be able to use this because spring's, well, we still have like a whole other month of spring, but of course you could use it for next year too. Okay, and then I know there's boxes in here. Yes, look how pretty, so many boxes. Okay, and there's also these boxes too. So let's Where flowers bloom, so does hope. If I put this here, so this is what happens for me when I fill up the top like this, or I fill up basically a whole box. I don't have room for a checklist, which is fine. Maybe we'll put this right over here. Where flowers bloom, so does hope. I think that'll work. and then cover this up underneath it. Okay, let that dry, and in the meantime, let's go for one of these boxes. Spring is the most beautiful thing. Okay, and then I want to take a box. So is this red or pink? This looks like a hot pink, right? Okay, so we're going to take, I think, this box. But again, I want to cover up this line, so this should be dry by now. This is called planning multitasking. And I'm putting this box a little bit higher up so that I'll have the opportunity to put a checklist down here if I want. All right, so let me look at what else is happening. I think we can also take in some of these pinks, are really pretty. Let's kind of offset that one a little bit. And then, all right, let me think about this. So let's take out my pencil. We can put a checklist here. I can put one here, 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 here. I'm not gonna have a chance to put a checklist on Friday. It's just not, I mean Saturday. And maybe not even Sunday. It's gonna be a busy week. Good week, but busy week. Okay, and now I'm going to also take this. Maybe I can layer it right there. Or if I lift up Wednesday a little bit, see if I can do that. Just to kind of layer these and add something fun. That works. All right, now do I want to put another quote over here or a checklist? I still do have 2 quotes. So I could put make it bloom here, and I could put spring adds, but I could also put make it bloom right there. Let me go back to the other quotes. All right, I have an idea. We are going to put make it bloom over here. Spring adds new life and new beauty to all that is. I'm gonna put that, now I'm changing my mind. Okay, one step at a time. So I wanna cover up this note right here. Oh my goodness. I swear, when I'm not doing videos and I use this, I never have a problem. Let me just slow down. Okay. Weird. All right, I like this idea right here of just have a beautiful spring. It's just kind of a nice sentiment to start that week. And then make it bloom. I think I want to move a little bit and put in a box also. So what if I take this dark green? What if I layer this dark green here? Like that. And then do I have room for make it bloom? I do. Okay, now that kind of makes the color, it like separates the pink a little bit. Let me just move this a little bit higher. Okay, just to give it a little bit of extra space. All right, and now I was going to put spring adds new life and beauty to all that is. Let's take pink box and we'll take this. Again, it's like right next to it though, so instead I'll take a green one. This green box here for Friday. Okay, now I want a couple, oh wait, I didn't even realize I was doing this. So, because I put this sticker here, I guess I could, no, it's still going to be the same problem. So here's the problem. Here's what's going through my brain right now as I'm jumbling my words. Because I put this sticker here and I was going to fill more florals up here. Now I lose 2 boxes on Sunday. And Sunday, I really don't have the opportunity to lose 2 boxes because I've got some stuff going on. So I'm going to do a little bit of sticker surgery. I hope this works. I don't know if it really will. Well, before I do that, how bad would it look? I'm just trying to get like an even view and make sure you have a good view too. Maybe I can do this where I just kind of put that box there. Actually, I want to switch these. What if I put this box here a little bit? And then I'm going to cover up the flowers that are in here because I need this box to be fully functional. Whoops. Just gonna kind of, oh, it's going to be covered up anyway. What am I doing? Okay. I also could have used the overprint for this. And then if I kind of put this one down, I do need to cover up right here too, because you can see it. Okay. It's not my, like this thing isn't my favorite, but it works. And the thing is, I really need it. So I'm just gonna go with it. All right, now, I need some more pink, but I don't have this anywhere yet. So Saturday, actually, I can just write in Saturday, I think. Unless I take these 2 pink ones and I combine them for one big box. I think I'll do that. Saturday, I'm going back into New York City for the day. Sunday, there's a lot coming up and I'm excited for. Sunday, I have my niece's dance recital. It's her first recital and she's 5 and I just can't wait. But what's also happening on Sunday, and if tickets are still available, I'm going to link them below, but I am teaching a budgeting for beginners class with the Texas Planner Babes. It's $10 a ticket. It is a Zoom class, but I'm really, really excited to be able to do this. And I'm going to put tickets below. Again, I don't know if they're still available because this video is being filmed a little bit ahead of time. Okay, and I'm just standing up to make sure that I get this. I feel like I've been doing this a lot lately. The cutting of stickers. For some reason, it's not really lining up well, but I think I'm just gonna go with it. Okay. I want to see if there's any washi that I can incorporate in here, and I think it's gonna have to be, if anything, stripes, because what is a Kelva plan spread without stripes and florals? So let's throw this here. And oops. That's not happening. Sit back down, Elise. There we go. Got some there. Let's put some right over here. Right up to that box. And then I just think it's fun to add in a little bit here and there, and I am trying to get better about using washi because I have plenty of it. I used to have a lot more, but I still have plenty. Okay, I don't normally do this in advance, but I think I want to put some lines in these boxes. So just grab my eraser. And also cap that knife before I get completely, before I slice my hand. Okay, I'm using my Sharpie S-Gel 0.38 for this. And I find that with these, going quickly and pressing firmly like towards the bottom of this is the trick, if you want to get a good clean line. One of the things that I've mentioned in some of my other videos recently, but in case you haven't watched them, I'm going to mention it here too, because I even have a little bit more insight because I was talking to a friend about it last night. But lately I feel very busy. I'm grateful to be vaccinated. I'm grateful that the people I love are vaccinated. And I'm grateful to be having plans and having a budget in order that allows me to do those plans. However, it's been a tough year, right? I mean, more than a year since COVID started. And it's getting a little dirty. It was a transition to go into quarantine, right? It was a transition to stop making plans and to stop seeing the ones we loved. Now that busy is happening again and plans are happening again, that's also a transition. And so it's okay to feel a little bit overwhelmed and maybe not make as many plans as you'd like to, or definitely make sure that you're scheduling time to rest and time for yourself. That's part of the reason that I'm trying to do all of my videos during the week. Like right now it's before work, it's early in the morning on, what's today? Wednesday the 12th, because I need that weekend time for the plans that I'm making, but also to rest. And if you don't make time to rest, you're just for me, I'm not going to speak for you, but for me, it's not good. And of course, I sleep every night and I go to bed at a decent hour, but sometimes you just need to like veg in front of the TV and rest your brain and your body. Okay, that's my 2 cents about rest right now. Excuse me. And we'll get these last lines in. And then I think we will be set. Give myself plenty of lines on Sunday to prep for the following week. I love this spread. Again, sometimes I just don't know how a spread is going to come out, but this one I am loving. Okay, let me put it on the discs. We'll see how it all looks together, because once those black discs are on, for me, it just makes a world of difference. I love it. Okay, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please do take a moment to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you next time.